Hello, YouTube. This is your host, Tommy, coming to you live from Forest Ridge Apartments. Today, what we are planning to talk about is the difference between a repeater and a mobile, or by like, a regular walkie-talkie. If you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on the bottom of the page and the notification bell so you guys will know about anything that shows up on my channel, because we are planning to do more interesting stuff throughout this entire week. Like, okay, so Target has two channels, okay? Target Southwest channel has channel 1 and channel 2. While their Marriott Inn, which I think this is interesting, their PL tone is up 1 centimeter than the other. Now what we are going to be talking about is like, it's like Port County. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about these counties, but on a standpoint, by looking at these, there are like multiple counties all across the United States, and just to let you guys know that we are planning to talk about it. So looking at Port County Fire and EMS, they have like a Port Hospital EMS, and they also have an EMS dispatch. I understand that because we all need like an EMS dispatch. But their tone on there is the exact same tone until you get to the Milton Steel Fire Department. And then after that, if you guys going down, you guys see like Fire Dispatch, and Portage, Fireground, Police Dispatch, Police TAC, Police Squad, and Street Department, but the Fire and Police Department both use like a narrow FM. In Valparaiso, they're all narrow FM there. And I don't usually talk about this one a lot on my channel, but I wanted to bring it up because I was looking at it the other day. It kind of surprised me. Kind of like stuff will surprise you guys. This really does surprise me. Because they actually got 2 places for Cook County. They got 1 frequency for Chicago, which I think that's really interesting. They got a frequency for the Chicago Police Department, which is all the way down through all their districts, which I think that's really interesting. But their Marine unit in training is not operational. So what I recommend what you guys do if you guys ever go to the Chicago area. I recommend you guys only listen to these two frequencies. I recommend you guys listen to the Chicago Police Main frequency because that frequency can get really busy. I recommend you download all the local talk groups. And in the Office of Emergency Management, I recommend you guys use the hospital one, but be careful. The Chicago Department of Transportation uses the exact same code except for paging. And I understand that. The Chicago Parks, they have lifeguards because Chicago's like this. And then like the Public Building Commission, they got the Richard Day Daily Center, which they got a frequency for elevator maintenance, housekeeping, security, and building engineers, which I'll take some credit on that. Then Cook County, they got all the way down to Channel 12, which is interesting on this point, what I think. Okay? This is what I think that's interesting about that. What I think that's really interesting is that Cook County is not like any county in Indiana. It has its own separate radio frequencies, just like New York City, okay? So this is how big New York City is, boom, boom, boom. And this is how big Chicago is. Now what I think honestly, what you guys need to do, if you guys ever go on like a trip, make sure you guys look at the radio reference data. If it's like a full busy radio reference, I just recommend you guys just take your phone, listen to the local repeater on there, and just forget about it. And then getting back looking at the different ones. So Central Dispatch is for Dalton. Cook County Telecommunications Systems uses Norcom Public Safety Communications, Ecom, which I think is really interesting. Now we're getting close to Norcom. Okay, so Norcom is on the Starcom 21. Now we're continuing looking at this. That's what we're doing. So Metropolitans, they use text. The Marine is like a transportation, I understand that. And like they have a NITAC, they have a Fire Mobile Executor. And then Bellwood has like a couple of frequencies on there. So I'll be putting some more information, like on a couple other good radio frequencies to listen to later on tonight. Tonight we will be talking about a couple of zoos. Tonight we will be talking about like different descriptions, like what those mean, like on a radio scanner. And we're also going to be talking about the different videos regarding radio scanners. I hope you guys can join me. All right, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.